Welcome to the Chicago Cultural Center. This is a historical building in the middle of downtown Chicago, and we're here tonight for Find Your Cause. So this is an event that Chicago Cares has taken on to really connect people, community, and causes.
I mentored a couple of their students that just inspired me to participate more, not only with Chicago Cares, but now I'm getting involved in another inner city mentorship program for fatherless inner city kids.
We're driving over 300 young professionals to this beautiful building to try to get matched with a nonprofit. We've got lots of great, amazing social services organizations here, over 53 of them doing amazing work out in the community, and we're here to connect them to young professionals who want to give back, dig into their community, and do more.
Certainly I'll take it, a business card or...
If you're on the board, you volunteer a certain percentage. That's awesome. Oh, let's see, because you selected which thing. You can say everyone else startup.
I grew up on the west side of Chicago. I had good experiences, I had bad experiences, and the combination of those two things made me the person that I am today. And one of the real benefits I learned at a very, very young age, no matter how cruddy the day is, tomorrow rolls around and you find some way to deal with it. Very early, I sold seashells to neighbors, 3 for a quarter. By the time I got to be 7 or 8 years old, I had a Kool-Aid stand like everybody else did. Only at my Kool-Aid stand, I was giving out Salerno butter cookies as well as Kool-Aid, so that generated a little more revenue for me. A couple years later, everybody had newspaper routes. I got a newspaper route. Once again, they gave you little calendars to hand out at Christmas time so you could get some tips for yourself. I had figured out that if I took a Christmas card, put my name and address in it, and shoved that in the newspaper, people would be mailing me my tip money. So everybody else was getting dimes and quarters, and I was getting dollars and $2. So I guess that was kind of entrepreneurial. A little bit later, I got into high school. After going to 8 different grammar schools, I wound up getting into Lane Tech and made a lot of my friendships that I still have today there. Started working in a pharmacy by North Avenue in Austin called Schmid Drugs, and that's really where I turned my life around. I found out for the first time that if you worked hard and did the right thing, you could actually make something for yourself. And I stopped living a day-to-day existence and started looking towards my future, and wound up going from a stock boy to head stock boy to being a buyer for the pharmacy when they started selling prescriptions to 38 nursing homes. And it was at that point that I met a salesman who came in and said, "Hey, I make good ribs." I said, "No, I make good ribs." He came back 3 days later with a column from Mike Royko, and that's what begat the Mike Royko Rib Contest. He wound up getting me to enter in that, and we wound up winning 2nd place out of 700 contestants, and that's what propelled me into the barbecue sauce business. And here's the important news I want to share with you. I started that company with $2,000, barely a high school education, which is to say that I graduated in the 77th percentile, or 23% from the bottom, and a dream. And 18 years later, we got that business up to $33 million in sales before we sold it. And as I stand here and talk to you today, it's a $500 million plus brand and the best-selling barbecue sauce in the history of retail. And I'm pretty darn proud of that. I lastly wanted to say that I'm now 60 years old. I'm still chasing my dreams when other people have had to give up their dreams a long time ago. And for that, I feel like I'm one of the luckiest people in the world. I don't tell people what to do. I don't tell people how to do it. What I am happy to share with people is how I do things. Family and faith is first. Leadership, I've been told that I have it. If you don't have it, get it or get out of the way. Communication, as in good, crystal clear, and often. Team, and all the synergies that go with it. Core and family values to guide you, direct you, and keep you on the right path. A very strong business culture. Transparency, as in Tell it without all the posturing, no secrets, no hiding, no cover-ups. A successful business plan and agenda written in advance with training, more training, and retraining. And my number one tip is, and the most important thing, successful cash flow management. Without that, you are out of there. My tip for life as opposed to business: love all and serve all. For me in my personal life, that covers it all. Love all and serve all. Thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you. That was a great speech.
Very welcome.
Very inspiring. Thank you.
Hearing Dave's story and being connected with Sweet Baby Ray's and everything that he's been able to do with his companies, I mean, it's an amazing success story. So being able to have him share his inspiration with the folks that are here today, I think it's not just about business, but it's also about giving back to the community. It's about perseverance and really saying, you know, if you have a vision, if you have a dream, follow it, chase after it. You can do more, you can be more, and I think Dave's really the embodiment of that.